Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Adventure Monday. We're playing The Walking Dead. No Sanctuary. And we're on episode Triggerfinger, or Scenario Triggerfinger. That's the episode where, I don't know if you're familiar with the season, but Herschel went to this abandoned town to go get really drunk, and Rick and Glenn tracked him down, and while they were there, these rival people, or this crew, these people from up north, were there and questioning Rick about where they were and all that kind of stuff, and it kind of turned into a big cluster. So that's what we're doing. We're playing this. We have the crew there, the rivals, and you start with two of them in the bar with a trust and objective A. And then we have Glenn, Herschel, and Rick. Okay, so no zombies are on the board right now, so that's pretty funny. We start with no zombies. So I guess we'll go ahead and go. There's something these guys are hiding. All search actions in this building gain the following effect. Discard one card from the event deck. There are 10 tense parlay cards in the event discard pile. Discard all trusts from the map and advance the objective. There's at least 5 trusts in the bar. The group may discard all trusts from the map to raise a threat by 4, place one rival in 3 random spaces, and advance the objective. The group may reduce morale by 1 to place 1 trust in the bar. Okay, so I think that may be what we're going to do. If there are no rival in the bar, raise a threat by 8, place each rival in a different random space, discard all trusts from the map. Okay, and we had to do the event deck a certain way, so let's go ahead and get started. And we have Stay Cool, and shuffle the event discard pile and randomly place 1 card back on top of the event deck. Discard 1 trust from your building if you cannot. Okay, we're gonna neglect this one because we don't have to really. There is no card in the event deck, so we'll do that one. And so after a survivor in a building with a rival performs an assist action, he or she may spend 1 trust to let the survivor in the building discard 1 stress. Okay. And I think with Rick, we're probably going to comply. We'll play Handgun Training, which is you may raise threat by 1 to defeat 1 enemy within range 2. Shoot, I may do that. You may raise threat by 1. Okay, so we're going to raise threat by 1. And to defeat 1 enemy within range 2. I guess these guys are enemies. I don't know. And let's see, defeat 1 enemy. I can do that again. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Coordinate. Well, let me see if I can get a success. We did. So we've got a success. We defeat another one. Okay. That was kind of easy. And so I think with Glenn, I would have gained a focus with Rick. I would have gained a focus. So let's do that. Let's gain a focus because that's for his maneuver. I did my action and that's the end. With Glenn, I'm going to move 1, 2. And then as his action, let's do evasion. Choose 1 survivor not in your space to gain 1 focus. Okay, let's do the evasion. Why not? We get 2 dice. Okay, well, alright, so we'll gain a focus. But we have to take a wound. Choose 1 survivor not in your space to gain 1 focus. And we'll give that to Herschel. Okay. And then Herschel is going to go. Let's see here. And I think I'll move him 1, 2 as well. Each survivor in your space may knock down one enemy, defeat one enemy in your space. Okay, well, we'll just do the assist. How about that? We'll gain a trust. Choose one other survivor to gain. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Well, I can turn that focus into a success, so I will. We'll get rid of that. But he has to exert. Choose one other survivor to gain one focus and you gain one trust. Choose one other survivor within range 1 to discard one stress and gain one trust. Let's have Glenn gain a focus. And Herschel gain another trust. Okay. We've done everything. We don't have any rivals, so basically we'll move on to our next turn. It says, there are no rivals in the bar. Raise threat by 8 and place each rival in a different random space. Discard all trust from the map and advance the objective. Okay, so we're done with objective A. We'll put that here. Alright. And we have this many pools, so let's go ahead and start putting these rivals in some random spaces and see where we're going to put them, and then we'll have to advance the threat by 8. So we're going to put a rival here, rival here, rival here, rival there, rival there, rival there, rival there, rival there, rival here, and a rival there. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move the threat up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I have to put 2 walkers in a space. And we're going to put 2 walkers here. Those are special walkers. Okay. So move that down. We have to put 2 regular walkers here. Okay. 1 regular here. 1 special here. 1 regular here, 1 regular there, 1 special. Oof. All right, 1 regular, and another regular. Okay, wow, what a thing. And so we're down to 0 back on threat. Alright, so if there are not 10 events parlay in the event discard pile, discard until there are. Okay, so we gotta get rid of all the 10th parlay cards. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Each survivor not in the bar must raise threat by 1. Remove 1 rival in the supply from the game. Oh, okay. So we were supposed to advance the objective. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Objective B may discard 1 focus to advance objective. Okay. So each survivor not in the bar must raise threat by 1. Okay, well, we'll have to do that. Come to think. Alright. So let's go ahead. Rick will draw a card. We'll draw 2 cards. Open threats. Each survivor in a tie with more rivals than survivors suffers 1 stress. Okay, I can... A survivor plays... Okay, oh yeah, that's right. I was never able to do that, so... we have to give Rick a stress. Okay, we'll play that one. Okay. I think Rick's going to comply. We'll play Born Leader. And here we go. We're going to move Rick 1, 2. And let's see here. What do I want to do for maneuver? I don't know about Born Leader. Let me see. Flip the rival's avid. Okay. You know what? As a matter of fact, I have to do that the next turn. I know. It's kind of weird, but here. So it would have been... Yeah, this thing doesn't read clearly. Okay, these were the two we had. These were the two. Now this is going to get done this turn, but... Okay, we'll neglect this one. And we'll play that one. Okay. And I'll play Born Leader to stay compliant. Okay. Alright, so I moved Rick. Let's see. Let's do an assist. He's going to gain a trust. And 3 die and 1 stress die. Okay, that was beautiful. Look at that. That was a good roll. So basically, let's see. Choose one other survivor to gain 1 focus, and you gain 1 trust. I'll have Herschel gain the focus, and I'll gain the trust. I'm a max trust. And choose one other survivor within range 1 to discard 1 stress and gain 1 trust. Well, I'll have Glenn gain a trust. Okay. Alright, so it's Glenn's turn. We're just going to move Glenn here. It says, okay. And Glenn, I'm going to try to obviously search because we're looking for an objective B. So I think I'm just going to do search, interact, 2. Draw 1 search card from your building, so let's do that. Bag of ammunition, gain 2 ammunition tokens, and then discard this card. That's good. And then let's roll the die. Ooh! That was horrible. Okay, I'm going to have to rest come next turn, man, or I'm dead. Okay, Herschel's turn. We'll move him. Oh, man. And he'll search. Bag of food. Gain 2 food tokens. Okay. Alright. And then... Whoa. Boy. Let's see his interact. He gets 3 die. Okay, well, I'll gain a focus, which I can turn a focus. I have a focus, and then I'll gain a focus, and then I get 2 successes. So it's draw 1 search card from your building. First aid kit. Discard this card for 1 survivor in your space to heal 3. Okay. And the next one will be clutter. Stuff for 1 stress or raise threat by 1, and then discard this card. I'm going to raise threat by 1. Okay, and that's it for Herschel. Now we have to do these guys. Alright, so what they do is they copy our maneuver. We did a green our approach. We did a green approach. So it says move 1 space towards the nearest survivor, then 1 survivor within range 1 must exert or raise threat by 1. We'll start here. Okay, here, 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 here. He goes into there. He goes into there, there. So what's going to happen now is I'm assuming any guy with a zombie is going to get killed. So I'm assuming he'll die, he'll die, he'll die, he'll die, and he'll die. Okay. Then it says, then 1 survivor then must exert 1 or raise threat by 1. Well, we'll raise threat by 1. Okay. And I think that's basically the end of the turn. We were not able to do this. Wait, a survivor in a building with a rival may discard 1 trust from that building to discard 1 card from the event deck. Okay, you know what? I think I will have Herschel will discard 1 trust. So we complied with that. Okay. And then here's our thing. If there are not discard until there are. Okay, so now we discard the we discard the tense parlay cards. So there we go. Flip their side active side up. Remove 1 rival from the supply from the game. Okay. A survivor in a space with objective B may discard 1 focus to advance the objective. Okay. So that's basically where we are, and we have 2 threat we got to take care of. So we're going to put a zombie here and a zombie here. Okay. And then it'll be our hero's turn again. Okay, I also realized that I had forgotten to move my zombies, so I went ahead and moved them off camera. So now it's the start of Rick's turn, so let's do an event and see which 2 we're going to get. Okay, each around a tile with more rivals and survivors. Let's neglect this one. We'll neglect this one. And we'll do this one. Open threats. During activation, a survivor may discard 1 trust to knock down 1 rival in his or her space. Okay. So Rick is going to try to play is it Protector? Let's do handgun training, Rick. I'm going to move Rick 1, 2, and it says I may raise threat by 1 to defeat 1 enemy within range 2. Okay, and I will do that. I'll defeat this rival guy right here, and I think that's going to be it for Rick. So Glenn, I'm going to move him 1, 2. Actually, I'm not. Glenn's going to stay there. And Glenn is going to do a maneuver where he takes some food and heals one. Okay. And then he's going to search. So we'll search. Well, I don't know if we can search with the rival guy in there. I don't think we can. So what I got to do is, for doing yellow, I can give up his trust. Okay, I'm going to give up a trust. And we're going to to non-comply with him. And we're going to raise threat by 1 to walk down all walkers in an adjacent space. So we're knocking him down. And then it says choose one survivor in your tile. Let's try to see if we can't do that one. Alright, so we can. And I want to choose one survivor on your tile to move 1 space, ignoring enemies. So I'm going to have him move there. Okay. Now Herschel will go. And Herschel will also take a food and heal. And he's going to stay there. And we're going to unify. Each survivor in your space may knock down 1 enemy. And then we're going to try to do this. Okay, well I got to focus. Let's spin the focus and get a success. And it says defeat 1 enemy in your space. And we will defeat this guy right here. So he's defeated. So that's what we're looking like now. Okay, and that's it. Let's see. During a survivor may discard 1 trust to knock down. Well, shoot. I did that. So we're good on that. And then we did the yellow approach. So it says defeat 1 walker within range 1. Then a survivor in line of sight of this rival must discard 1 trust. Okay, so he will defeat a walker. He will defeat a walker. That's it. So we'll just stand him up. He'll come here. She'll go there. And then they'll knock each other out. Come down, 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 down. Okay. And so there we are. And I think that'd be the end of the turn. We have 2 threats, so let's go ahead and do our threat. There. And here with Herschel. That's no good. Okay. Let's do Rick. It's his turn. Let's see what 2 we have. We have untrustworthy. Must discard 1 food or exert 1. Each survivor in a space with no other survivors must discard 1 trust. Okay. So we'll neglect that one. And we'll do that one. And Herschel is going to have to discard 1 trust. Okay. And I think what I'm going to have Rick do is he's green. Born leader. He's going to play coordinated tactics. Well, I could have drew another card. Yeah, he's going to play coordinated tactics. Let's see what I want him to do. As far as a maneuver goes, I think I'm going to have him move 1, 2. Then we're going to search. And it's empty boxes. Suffer 1 stress, then discard this card. Okay, well, that's not good. Alright. And we'll see what we get. Okay, so we got lucky 2 blanks and 2 successes. Alright, I want to search objective B. Okay, alright, so a survivor in a space with objective may discard 1 focus. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to advance the objective. So we can advance the objective. Okay. Alright, so Glenn, I'm going to do my active. I'm going to discard a focus to gain 1 food and 1 trust. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here and I'm going to be non-compliant again. Well, no, I think I may. It says I think what I will is I will grapple. Will knock down 1 enemy in my space, and then he will. Oh, God damn. Okay, that's it. He has to exert. Herschel, for his maneuver, he will use the first aid kit and heal Glenn. And then, let's see, each survivor may knock down 1 enemy. Okay, we already done that. We're going to try to defeat the 1 enemy in the space. Which is that one. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's the end of that. Now, alright, so we've done that. We've done this. Alright. So now we're moving here. Alright, now we have to move. See, green was what they do. It says move 1 space to no one survivor within range 1. Okay, he's going to move here. He's going to move here. He'll move here. He'll move here. Come down there, 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 and there. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the turn. So we're on Randall. When you gain this card, place it face a survivor in the space may spend 1 focus on this card and raise threat by 1. Okay. Alright, so we have 1 focus on objective B. And we have to get 5 more focus on that. Okay. Alright, so it's our hero's turn. We're going to start with Rick. And Rick is going to, let's see what we got. We have each survivor in space must discard 1 trust. Okay. Alright, so we'll neglect that one. And we'll discard a trust. During activation, a survivor is outside may gain 1 food and 1 trust. Okay. Alright, so Rick is going to go. We have a walker there, and I want to try to get some focus. And we have Born Leader, so I might as well go and play that. Okay, so for I'm going to gain a focus for my maneuver. And then I'm going to, as an action, I'm going to, let's see, it says, okay. I could spin, yeah, okay. So I have 2 stress, so that's not going to be good. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, well I got 2 check marks, but I did get this. And so I have to suffer another stress. Yee. Okay, however, what I want to do is I'm going to spend 1 to knock down 1 enemy in your space. So let's go. Wow, shoot, he was already knocked down because I did that. That's what I was doing, grapple attack, so I defeat him. And then I can spend the other check mark, like it says right here, to place another focus in that space. So we have 2 focus in that space. And I think that's it for that. Now Glenn, we're going to move I'm gonna do a maneuver with him, and I'm going to use 1 ammo and raise threat by 1 and kill this walker. That's my maneuver. So I'm going to stay there. And then I'm going to do this. I'm gonna not comply, but I'm gonna spend a trust to do so. Choose one survivor, and not in your space, to gain one focus. Okay, we'll gain. Rick will. Each survivor with at least one focus may move one space. Okay, Glenn has a focus, so I'm gonna move him one space. Well, I gotta get some check marks there. Okay, well, I exerted, but I did get a check mark, so there is that. Okay, now Herschel's gonna go. And I think with Herschel, I'm just gonna move him 1, 2. Okay, and then Nourish. Gain one food for each survivor in your space. Draw one search card. Choose one survivor within one range. I might have to do. I might just have to do assist. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna gain a trust. And let's see here. Okay, well, I have to exert one, but I do gain one success. And let's see here. And choose one other survivor to gain one focus, and you gain one trust. I'm actually going to do Rick. Choose one other survivor within range 1 to discard one stress and gain a trust. Okay. And then I can do my outdoor thing with Glenn. During activation, survivors outside may discard one focus to gain one food and one trust, which I will do. Okay, so we did that. We don't have to worry about that. So now it is the end of the turn. We had a green, so he has to actually move one space towards there, and he's probably gonna get killed. That one won't move. Then move 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. And then we have to raise. We do one threat. It's way up here. Okay. Next turn. Alright. Alright, so now we're here. Raise threat by 1 for each focus on objective B. Then we'll remove one rival and supply from the game. Okay. We have 2, so we have to raise it by 2. So we're actually going to have to do 2 more zombies. Oof. A big one here. And one there. And we get to move 2 of these from the game. The group made this card. Okay. Alright, so we got to discard 5 focus. Alright, so it's Rick's turn. See what Rick's going to do. Each survivor space with no other survivors must discard 1 focus or raise threat. Each survivor must exert 1 or suffer 1 stress. Well, we're going to neglect this. And we're just going to raise each survivor in a space with no other survivors. We're going to have to raise threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. During activation, may discard 1 focus to have each other survivor discard 1 stress. Okay. So Rick. Eee. Actually, I'm going to have to play this one. Each survivor must exert 1 or suffer 1 stress. Now, Rick will exert. There's no problem with Rick. Glenn's going to suffer a stress. Herschel will suffer a stress. Okay, and so we're going to have to do this one. In this space with another survivor may gain 1 focus. Okay. And we'll play Watchful Eye Rick to comply. And there we go. So Rick will do his thing. He will basically stay where he's at and discard 1 stress. And then he will try to do his best one And I can spin the check mark to put the focus down there. Okay, so I do have to exert, but I got lucky with nothing happening there. So I'll exert one more time. But I do get to spin the focus, so we have a third focus there. So there we go. Okay. Alright. So I did red. Raise threat by 1 and knock all walkers in adjacent space. Okay, we're going to do that. Knock down all walkers in adjacent space. Choose one survivor. Well, let's see. Attract. Blank. That's good. We got to check. Actually, I'm sorry. I moved him to there. Then I did the walkers thing. Choose one survivor on your tile to gain 1 focus. Choose one survivor on your tile to move 1 space, ignoring enemies. Okay, I'm going to give Herschel the focus. Okay. And that's it. Now Herschel he'll maneuver here to move and have fate. She's wanting to discard 1 stress. Okay, I'm going to have Rick discard the stress. And then let's see if I can't gain a check mark here. I did. I have to exert 1. I have to do stress. And I'll gain a focus. But I can spin a focus to put that there. And let's exert. Discard 1 trust, or a survivor must discard. Okay, one will discard a trust. Okay. And that's it. Now it says if a survivor enters its activated space with another survivor may gain 1 focus. Which I will do so with Glenn. He ended his thing in the space with Rick. So that's good. Alright. We have to raise threat by 1. So let's go ahead and do that for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So they'll move. He'll move. They'll stand up. Move. 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 And he'll move there. And let's do our threat. So we have a zombie here. Yeah, that's not good. A zombie here. One of these guys here. There. And one more. Should be here. Okay. Alright. And I have to place a rival in a random space. I've been forgetting to do that. Oops. Well, I only missed that really, I think, 1 turn. So let's put a rival in a random space. He would have gone here. And we would have did red. It was a move 2 spaces towards the nearest survivor. Okay. So we moved him 1, 2. And let's fix that again for the other turn. He would have gone here. He'd gone 1, 2. Okay. So we have a couple rivals. Alright. So that's it. That's a new turn. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we'll neglect that one. During activation, the survivor may discard 1 focus. Okay. So what's going to happen is Rick. Let's draw a card for Rick. And I'm going to do an action. And I'm going to spin an ammo token. And we're going to kill this guy right here. And let's raise threat by 1. And then I'm going to just do assist. No stress. Got my check. I will spin that check mark. Choose 1 survivor to gain 1 focus. Choose 1 other survivor within range to discard 1 stress, which will give him to discard 1 stress. We'll give Herschel 1 stress, and he'll gain a focus. Okay. Okay. Glenn will go, and he will just, for his maneuver, he'll just get rid of the stress. And he will do, oh yeah, we played Watchful Eye. And we will raise threat by 1 to knock down all walkers in an adjacent space. And we will do 1. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that check mark, and we put our 5th focus on there, so that's good. Then Herschel will go, and I'm going to choose 1 survivor in your space, discard 1 stress, or gain a trust. I'm going to have Glenn gain a trust. Choose 1 survivor within range 1 to discard 1 stress or gain 1 focus. He gets 3. Wait a minute. I had to use some. I'm sorry. I had to use food for his thing, so I'll get rid of the focus. That's right. I forgot he's on 2, so we get rid of the food. Okay, so we gained 1 check mark, exerted 1, and we have to do 1 stress. Discard 1 trust. Okay, alright. We have to exert again. However, okay. And that's basically the end of that turn. So we did this. Well, actually, Rick's going to have to gain stress because we were not able to do that. Raise threat by 1, then remove 1 rival from supply into the game. To remove this card. Okay, we're going to advance objective. So we discard 5 focus, but we have to raise it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done that. Okay. Until the end of the game, each time a rival is removed from the mat, remove it from the game. The group may resolve group tension to remove 1 rival in supply from the game. If no rivals remain in the game, the survivors win. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so what's going to happen is, okay, we did a red, and actually he's going to have to go here, and he's going to knock him out. And that goes out. He goes 1, 2. And then that's it. Now the zombies are going to go. Okay. So these zombies will stand up. This one will go here. This one will go here. This one will go here. That one will go there. They will go there. It goes there. This one, however, will go here and destroy this rival. He'll come down and he'll come down. Okay. Okay, so I remove it from the map because we are technically on this, so he's removed from the game. And so was the other one, actually. Yeah. Okay, so now what's going to happen is, let's see, we've done that. We can, we got to do the threat. And then we have to place 1 rival in a random space. So let's do the zombies first. Okay, this guy's going to go here. We got a crowd going there. I'm sorry, that's a regular zombie goes there. Now it's the gas mask one. Of course, he comes in here. So this is going to screw us up big time. Probably going to cost us the game, but who knows. Here. Move that down. There. Gas mask one. There. Okay. Alright. And we have to place a rival in a random space, which is right here. Okay. So it is time to start. Okay, we'll neglect this one. After knocking down a rival, a survivor may gain 1 trust. Okay. Alright, so Rick, let's see what we're going to do. We're going to do Protector Rick. Defeat 1 enemy within range 1 and a survivor in your space may move 1 space. Okay. We're going to defeat him. And I'm going to have Herschel move here. Okay. And let's see here. It's 1. I have 1 stress. See, what was my maneuver? Oh yeah, my maneuver was hell, get rid of stress. Okay, first of all, I'm going to do this though. The group may resolve group tension to remove 1 rival from the game, and I'm going to do that. So we're going to remove him from the game. Trust, we can't do that, so we're going to have to take morale and go down. Okay, I got a check in that. Well, I didn't even need to roll that, honestly. Defeat 1 enemy within range 2, so we're going to defeat this one right here. Okay, that's it for him. Glenn's turn. Choose 1 survivor not in your space to gain 1 focus. Okay, I'm going to have Herschel gain 1 focus. Each survivor. Okay, and then we will do. He has no stress. Okay, well, I got 1 check mark and I'll gain a focus. Let's see what it says. It says each survivor with at least 1 focus may move 1 space ignoring enemies. Okay, I'm going to have Glenn can do that. Alright, and that's it. And then Herschel's going to go. And I think for his thing, he's going to soothe food, heal, and he's yellow. Each survivor space may knock down 1 enemy in your space. Defeat 1 enemy. Choose 1 survivor within range 1 to gain 1 trust. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do an assist. I'm going to gain a trust. God damn it. I got 1 success and I have to exert 1. Okay, and then it says choose 1 other survivor within range 1 to discard 1 stress. Choose 1 other survivor to gain 1 focus. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, so after night, we did not do that. We did not knock down a rival. So Rick's going to have to gain a stress. The group may resolve group tension. Okay, we already did that. Alright, so that's it. That's all we have to do now. This guy is killed. This zombie moves 1. This zombie moves 1. 1, 1. Everybody's going to where Rick's at. And we have to put 1 random guy. We didn't have any threat, and we had to put 1 rival up there. Okay, so if Rick or any of them cannot survive this, we're in trouble. So, here we go. So let's see what we're going to get. But we can win this round. Survivor nearest to a rival must move that rival and immediately knock down. Okay, we're going to neglect this one, or raise threat by 1. During a survivor in space may either gain 1 focus. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. We'll play handgun training. We're going to defeat. I don't think I'm going to win. No. Actually, I think I am. I think I am. Because Rick's going to take a wound. Now, for his maneuver, what he's going to do is he's going to hide. He's going to reduce threat by 1. Then he's going to do this handgun training. We defeat 1 enemy. I do have 1 stress. Okay. My stress didn't go off, but I do have to exert. Okay. So I gotta get knocked down because the zombies are gonna knock me down. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so Glenn is gonna go, and we're gonna do the same thing. I think what I'm gonna do with him is I'm going to focus. And what I'm going to do is choose 1 survivor not in your space. I'm going to give Rick the focus. Alright, and then we're going to try to do this. No stress. I don't have any stress. Okay, I got 1. I get another focus. I actually can do 2. So choose 1 survivor to gain a focus. I'll give Rick another focus. Each survivor with at least 1 focus may move 1 space. So I'm going to move Rick 1 space, ignoring enemies. Okay. Alright, because technically he had not been knocked down yet. So that's good. Okay, then Herschel's turn. And Herschel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to, for my maneuver, I'm going to gain a focus. And then what I'm going to do each survivor in your space may not, I'm going to unify. So I can knock him down and then defeat 1 enemy in my space if I get it successful. Which I did not. Well, I can't do that. I forgot. I had to. Damn, I had to exert, so I couldn't roll. I couldn't really do anything. So he's not knocked down. That's right, because this guy Herschel's hurting, and I don't have any food. I could have nourished, gained 1, but that still I wouldn't have been able to use it. So what's going to happen is this guy is going to wound somebody, and I'm going to have him wound Glenn. Glenn is going to take a wound. Okay, however, still, well, before that even happens, we can resolve group tension to remove the final rival. Actually, what's going to happen is well, no, actually what's going to happen is this guy is going to actually, he's still on the board. Yep. So what's going to happen is during that space, we're not going to be able to do that. So Rick's going to gain another stress. This guy is going to move, defeat. Okay, actually he's not going to do anything. Defeat one walker. Okay, that within range 1. There is no walker within range 1. Then a survivor in line of sight. There is none. So what's going to happen is they're going to move here. They're going to move here. They're all going to move down into here. Here, 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 here. And yeah. And that's going to be it for the game. We blew that. I blew that towards the end. If that guy had not been way up there, if he had been down here and one of them zombies had killed him, we'd have won. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I played it right. The instructions for this game, again, are not that clear. So I hope I played it right. But it was at least a little bit interesting. We had the crew. So we came close. We were pretty close to winning. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. So until then, have fun.